I remember. Diplomacy is what I was going to make you roll.
I do.
Nice.
Also, Chris,
And you got a 24 on that sense motive. But I already gave you the information on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chris, thank you for getting us to talk to her instead of fight her. This has been a lot of fun.
Well, I mean, it's the one person I was like, I could actually probably profit from this.
Yeah.
And I did.
Like
I got tea and I got information.
Yeah.
And you got a possible job offer.
Oh yeah, if I ever want to just say fuck it, I can go do evil things for a bit.
Might not be evil. You don't know that.
Oh, true. It's just jobs by a possibly local evil or chaotic evil establishment.
Whenever you count skills, it's your ranks in the skill plus the ability modifier, correct?
Yep. And then plus 3 if it's a trained skill.
If it's a trained class skill. So it's a class skill and you have at least one rank in it, you get a bonus of automatically.
I didn't ask about any of the ones that I put into. So.
It says on your class thing, so if you weren't putting check marks by them when I told you them, then you can still be fixed.
Alright. Because I was wondering about that, because I was looking at them, some of them had 3 higher, and I was like,
Yeah,
huh.
that's why.
That's why.
Yeah. Anyways.
Thank you for looking at your sheet close enough to notice that kind of thing, though. I appreciated that.
Alright. But anyways,
Oh, that's gonna be annoying as fuck when I listen back to these.
But,
What, your phone
19.
going off? 19 to diplomacy to ask her what she means?
Yeah.
Did you get pizza? Do you have right ahead a piece of pizza?
I do not know if right now it's pizza.
Hey, girl.
19.
You'll find out. Well, you might not find out.
I asked if I can bribe her.
No, I think the hearing the story later will definitely be more fun than anything I could do with the money you pay me.
400 gold.
Do you even have that?
Yeah, 473 gold.
That's a lot of gold.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give you 473 gold for that. 10 gold.
No.
To be quite honest, the top tier of you won't know this in game, but the top tier of bag of holding costs a couple thousand gold. It is a great magic item. Quite amazing.
What can I do with spellcraft?
Don't put a portable hole in a bag of holding.
Or vice versa.
Yeah.
They're just both bad ideas.
If you're watching people cast spells, actively watching them, you can tell what spell it is they're casting right when they're done with it. A lot of things to do with spells, that's the thing you use to figure it out. Some DMs will let you personalize your spells some if you do spellcraft when you're learning or preparing them.
Good old spaghettimancy.
That kind of thing.
I had an alchemist who all of her she was a bard alchemist and all of her fire was blue.
We had a friend that he was a wizard and all of his spells were pasta. That was a magical game. We had 3 bard / somethings and a pasta master.
Well, I have 8 in spellcraft. That's why I was asking.
Iris as a
Was that the game Gino in?
No, that was
You were one of the bard / somethings.
Oh.
Tommy was a bard barbarian, I was a bard alchemist, you were a bard cleric, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, you seem to default to those two, those two in rogue. That seems to be your 3.
I wanted to
Because I think a lot of the games you've done, I've been wizards a lot, so I'm trying to avoid that.
Well, no.
Wizard is my main.
You've not been a wizard in any game I've been.
Yeah, you haven't been a wizard.
You don't play magic classes around me. I usually
I think I tend to play magic. I think I tend to play wizard in other games I'm in, and so I'm already playing wizard when I'm starting a game with y'all. Also, I try to fill in holes, and y'all like arcane more than divine, so I go with cleric a lot.
Scratch that. You were a wizard once, but you were that weird. You were that one wizard that was not from that dimension.
Oh yeah!
I love that guy.
You used magic, but not really.
Yeah, it wasn't magic at all. I used
backpack
magic tricks.
That was
magic tricks, but it used such advanced technology, it looked like magic.
that was a silly game. All right, so back to the game.
So-
I've gotten up and walked away.
Okay.
Just walking after him.
So
Say, come on, Sean.
She leaves. Cal leaves.
I asked her one last
Say
time.
much during that.
I asked her
She
one
doesn't say
last
much
time.
anyway. Not talk to the character.
Um,
Not because I don't feel like playing 3 different characters. Not because of that at all.
I asked her as we're walking off. Is she going to harm or kill any of us?
She won't. And she chuckles a little bit, and then she vanishes, and her fire vanishes, and her bag vanishes. And she has apparently decided that this conversation is over.
Oh, I see. So then a god will come after her or something. Or another. I see.
No. That's not how gods work. A lot of gods don't really get up and do things. Gods do let other people and champions do that for them.
Although the god of wolves might be a little different. Maybe.
No.
Maybe. Who knows?
Like, he might get up
I
and
know,
go
but
for
y'all
another
don't know.
mortal.
So what was the question?
What
'Cause I
question?
feel like I missed a question.
Is the dog going to, is Shiana going to kill or harm somebody? And the answer was, she's not.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, where are we traveling to? The barbarian tribe or the
Ganai or Xanaram?
I don't know. I feel like fighting the barbarians before we go to the
They aren't barbarians, they're bandits.
bandits.
They're highly trained bandits, I think.
I feel like there's no more we can get from the bandits from the.
Yeah, going north sounded fun to me. Whether or not we end up finding the artifact or not, I don't care all that much anymore, but...
Oh no, if I go anywhere, I've already stopped caring.
Yeah.
Unless the sun is no longer there.
You never started caring about it, so that's not a fair argument.
Yeah.
What?
We should go to
You
that.
got me there.
Guys,
This character really doesn't.
we should go to the town Lily suggested so we can get her up. So we don't,
Yeah, sure.
die.
Sure.
By their hands, at least.
Have they caught up to me? Like, am I hearing this?
Yes, yes. You pretty much missed. The only things that you
What kind
are
of tea?
unaware. It was just regular tea.
Oh.
The only thing that you are aware that happened, or unaware of what happened, is you didn't see her and her stuff vanish. Although if you turn around, the glow from her fire is gone. But that doesn't necessarily mean she vanished. She could have just put it out when y'all left.
I sip on the tea I have.
You don't catch the last little thing about the wolf. That's all you miss.
And I mentioned that it is good.
Well, she's already gone. So.
Yes. Whether she hears me or not.
Also, by the way, I'm pretty sure that tea isn't poisonous, just so you know.
If it is or
Nobody
not.
cares.
Yeah, we all have drank it.
Everybody make a fortitude save.
I haven't drank any of
I'm
it.
kidding. I'm kidding.
I just used to bang on the set.
I am drinking from the mead that I made, though.
That is poisoned.
Well, it's not that. Like, the spell removes poison from it. Even if there was poison in the container, there's not in the...
Well, no, I'm saying, like, all alcohol is technically poison.
Oh, yeah, that.
It's just
We-
removing poison from alcohol seems to be like,
It's so
and now
cute.
I have water.
Yeah. Removes other poison.
I have
It's like you
fruit
remove
juice.
poison and like it's just water and hops in like a cup. It's like what?
Unfermented.
I have
Yes.
water brain juice.
What color's the pizza?
I there's a few pecans in here.
Alright, so you just head north?
Yeah.
Towards the mountains?
Which city is that?
Directly north is Ganai. Northwest was Xanaram.
I just want to mention we've been really good at not getting in a fight this game.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of pissing me off.
Yeah.
Well,
We had a long. That was the entirety of last game.
That's true.
Motherfuckers can get over it.
Also,
I want
I'm
to-
gonna be casting Pure Light Wounds to myself a couple times because I'm very tired from all that non-lethal damage I still have.
Once we travel about a travel a decent distance away, we should set up camp.
Oh yeah.
No, fuck you.
So, I'm going to set up camp. You can keep walking.
Oh,
Ruined
great.
my chances.
So, the time when I'm doing Cure Light Wounds and a 1 would put
Smallest
me past
violin
maximum health.
in the world.
I rolled an 8. Rolled maximum.
Of course.
Win it.
Don't want to draw.
Why don't you color?
Violin
I don't want to color.
of the
Then
smallest
draw a pineapple.
variety.
I don't want to draw pineapple.
Then draw
Draw an
the
orange.
scene that just happened. Everyone's sitting around a campfire.
Draw a carrot.
No, I don't want to draw food.
Or draw a piece of paper.
Draw an octopus pondering the
I'm
theory of the
thinking
universe in space.
2 people were thinking about octopi.
Yeah.
That's a sign.
I was gonna do his thing because I like octopi.
It's the tentacles. That's
What?
the
They're
no.
tasty.
Apparently
Look.
they tickle too.
Yeah, apparently they tickle a lot.
I don't want to think about those answers, but okay.
I mean,
Do we encounter
many
anything on
things
the way
can
there?
tickle you if you put them in, like,
Or
your ticklish. I was going to say ticklish areas. Why'd you have to go with that?
A sword, a knife won't tickle you.
Oh, man.
I've been tickled by a knife before.
Oh yeah.
I was also cut by the knife, but it did tickle.
Yeah, my
But to
father,
be fair,
my
I'm
father
pretty sure
takes
the
the sharp
tickling was
edge of
because
like a
you
knife and
reacted.
like takes dead skin
And the
off.
cut
It was because I reacted.
It's
Oh, yeah.
just
Yeah.
you have to be careful.
I did it to myself, actually. I was just kind of playing with the knife, and then I dragged it, like, I poked my rib cage with it, and was like,
You're a dumbass.
and, like, it wasn't like a deep cut, it was just like a little teeny tiny cut. It didn't even bleed barely. And I was just like, I'm gonna stop playing with this knife now. That was a long time ago.
So yeah, heading out for what, like an hour or so before making camp. Is that like so good?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure if we let our guard down, she could kill us all, or at least make a good try of it. You know.
Yeah.
She was acting like she was asleep when we got there. She knew he was there the entire time. You know.
Well, not the
Well,
entire time, but there
you have
was
to understand.
there
there was a point where he
There was a-
tripped, and everybody noticed him.
Oh right, there was that.
And then there was a
No, there wasn't.
You
and then
12. Roll. You got a 12 stealth.
implanted in the ground or a tree, and that makes a sound.
Well, there's that. It was still the fact that she was acting like she didn't know he was there. You know.
I mean, would you
I've
take
never-
the guy that missed when you were sitting down?
Like, she didn't have to actively dodge. The arrow just went,
It's more like.
and then did not get fired again.
Yeah.
It was like, fuck, I missed. And it was like, well, I suppose he learned his lesson. I'm just gonna keep talking now. I mean, after the second shot, sure, but after that, like, I was like, everyone, I decided to be diplomatic, and everyone listens to me, apparently. Everyone hates me, but listens.
I don't hate you, and I feel like.
Well, not everybody hates me, but everyone's just like,
I want
he's
to
just kind
ride
of a
you.
curmudgeony douchebag sometimes.
Oh, like the way I see your character, and this probably would have come across at least a little bit. Like
Yay,
tiny bit,
intra-party relations.
is you're traveling along with us, you're helping us out, and most of the time the party's doing what I've said I want to do. Because a lot of times y'all don't come up with ideas. So I figure when you actually want to do something, I should help you out, and it should be, you know, kind of your turn. I'm leader by default because none of y'all want to lead, but if you actually want to do something, then I'm not going to say, no, it's always what I want to do.
Well,
You
no,
know,
the queen's
it just
way.
so happens that, like, when it's, like, at weird moments that I'm, like,
Yeah.
I'm ultra diplomat.
Well, I
Everyone
really,
listens to the sane rock person.
Well, it's like I got one
Out of
under
pure
your score.
luck.
I feel like if I really
Yeah.
wanted to, I could have made another attempt to, you know, but like I said, because.
But by
you-
that time,
yeah.
you were already warmed up. It's like, oh, this is a nice murderer.
Yeah,
This murderer is not so bad.
and it was fun chatting with her about the people of her group that we killed. You know, her employees.
The ones who were cannon fodder, who
Yeah.
I mean,
were probably about to kill each other anyway.
you know, I mean, it's really... I feel like
That's true. We probably actually saved some of their lives, at least temporarily. We took all their weapons.
Oh, that's gonna.
I hadn't thought about that.
No, it just turns into Fight Club.
Oh, well, they took all your weapons, so I guess it's just all these mages beating each other to death.
Yeah. Now this is going to be much more unpleasant for you. That's all.
Now it's a fight of the wet noodles.
Oh Lord.
Oh man.
It's like Kung Pao when he gets like the paralyzers in his arm. It's like.
Alright, so, game again. Y'all set up camp and go to sleep and wake up the next day bright and early.
This night I'm going to suggest at least one of us stays up and holds watch with Shiana. Or at least I assume she'll be up a lot tonight. So, because since she is still so nearby probably and quite possibly wants to kill us, just for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Just because she can.
So, like, up till now, there hasn't really been a good reason to be on watch, and we've been low enough level that I figured none of us would have necessarily thought of it. Tonight, I'm going to suggest we hold watch.
Who wants to go first?
Flip a coin. Flip a gold piece.
2 is not 6.
What do you mean?
There's five. Gianna's gonna probably be up anyway. And you try telling a wolf the size of you to not go to sleep.
I could.
He might be able to.
I can ask it.
Yeah.
It
I could
speaks
pet the
common.
wolf.
I have talked to people that can kill me, and they were like, "Oh right, I think I can." And
Yeah,
I talked to
yeah,
the wolf.
yeah.
I've made like the one check I've made
With the
for survival animal was good.
wolf.
I'm not saying that I'm an expert. I'm just
Ooh.
saying that a little bit of being civil goes a long way.
Yeah. Also, a thought that just occurred to me. Hey, Shiana, tomorrow, do you want to speak in Abyssal instead of Common?
I don't know what that is.
It's the language of... It's either demons or demons. It's chaotic evil. I figure you'd be extra intimidating against an evil reason. Just to mess with some heads,
I guess.
Can the wolf?
I'm just a wolf. I don't know.
Well, she's a wolf that's also... Her clan speaks Celestial. I didn't know she would have some objection to, So I figured I'd ask first. But I feel like that'd be really fun. To go walk up to someone, just be civil like we were, and then just speak in Abyssal to my wolf. Have my wolf speak back in Abyssal.
It's like, time to
See,
burn
that
them at
makes
the stake. Yeah, that's a great way to get burned at the stake.
Alright.
I don't speak Abyssal. I can't join.
Can the wolf now regularly speak common?
No.
No, it still needs the spell.
I've just been casting it on her every day. For a little while.
Well, for all day. A little while.
Well, no, like, for the past few days is what I meant. I've been casting it every morning.
Oh, I thought you were saying, like, I've been casting it on her every day. It lasts a little while. I was like, what?
No, the last little. Oh, not it lasts.
Okay.
Okay.
So bedtime, morning time.
Alright, I guess I'll take first watch. Anything happens?
Nope, nothing happens.
I'll take last watch since I'll be up at that point anyway to pray.
Nothing happens on your watch. Who goes after Tom? Or who goes after Bob?
Bob, short for Robert.
Who's next?
Oh.
Oh, Bard's next. Nothing happens on the Bard's watch. Who's next?
You fuckface! I was speaking!
What? I didn't hear you.
I noticed!
I'm sorry, I still can't hear you. Now I can hear everything.
You might get pink lightning, be careful.
Oh no, I died. I guess I'll go do something else.
No, he's talking to me. I might get pink lightning. I'm about to say, I have pink lightning resistance, DR 1,000,000.
Yeah.
Although...
Normal lightning hurts him. He's just very affiliated with pink. That's all.
That's all. That's a gay joke.
But I was going to ask if I could go second since I have to prepare spells in the morning.
We probably don't need more than 3, actually. We could just, the 3 of us can stand for a while each.
Oh, I'm good. I'm just going to have a drink and go fuck to bed.
Alright.
Alright.
And I'm gonna,
Nothing happens on anybody's watch.
do my potions stay prepared overnight?
No, you have to
Every
prepare
day you
them. Yeah, you have to
Alright.
re-prepare every day.
You're just like us arcanes.
Well, arcane people don't. If you don't use them, you actually can hold them over.
Oh yeah, well, I was just saying in the way you have to prepare them. So.
Yeah.
So if you don't use them,
I still have all my spells. I haven't used the ones.
Yeah, so it's like you don't really have to prepare as long as you're okay with keeping the same. He still does though, because his actually go bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep because I don't have to prepare because I didn't get to try any of my second levels.
I'm sorry. Well, y'all keep
Well,
getting out
I
of
know.
I the scorpions was so y'all could play with your new powers, and then the woman was so hopefully you got all the fight out of your system, and y'all be willing to talk, and then y'all hadn't got all the fight out of your system. You're lucky you ended up talking.
Well then. She wouldn't
You know,
told you
I'm here. I just wanted to talk to her because she seems like I could. I was about to say nice, but that isn't the word. She seems
Amiable.
interesting.
Oh yeah.
But like that, I don't think I could say that she had any like grand traits that it's like you want to strike conversation with. But this happens to be somebody that stole the artifact, and there's more powerful, or she had more powerful people under her command for it, and it was interesting.
Question mark?
Okay, we're hoping.
But
So we do get to morning and prepare spells without.
Yep.
Okay.
I pet the wolf.
She lets you pet her.
Such a pretty wolf.
Has the wolf been sleeping with me and Cal every night?
Outside the tent sometimes, but yeah.
Okay.
One day I want to have a wizard that can cast 7th level spells.
Yeah.
I don't even want to be able to cast like the spells that are damaging. I just want Mage's Mansion once.
Mage's Mansion?
Once. Yes. It costs. It's fragrant. It is extremely expensive. It is like a small ivory elephant, like intricately carved, or like it's an intricately carved ivory house. Regardless, you can use it, and then there's this doorway portal you can make invisible, and it leads to a pocket dimension with a mansion inside, complete with feast, lodging, and unseen servants.
Oh. Unseen servants.
Unseen servant is fun.
Plural.
It's the first level spell. Actually.
Yes, it's a whole host of servants.
Yeah, yeah.
Well then.
And it stays there. It's just that portal's there indefinitely until it's like dispelled, or I guess if you build somewhere else. Granted, you don't want to be popping those everywhere because it's 70 GP. That's why you get the 4th level one that makes a cottage out of just a little stone, water, and wood.
Liam Secure Hut.
But,
Oh no,
yes, we go
that one's
further
just
north.
that hut
Further
is just
north?
a.
No, that's Secure Shelter.
So
Tiny Hut is.
y'all get to the.
Oh.
It's screwed up because they can't use the names anyway.
So
Yeah,
you get.
tiny- Yeah,
Are we
we're
still
talking
going
about the
through
orbital.
plains or
That one's
mountains?
the
Well,
first
you
one's
get to the base of the
orbital
mountain
Yeah, that's
on
Tiny
this
Hut.
day.
But there's also Secure Shelter.
Y'all approach
Yeah.
a point where the
I like that cottage.
the next step you take is actually going to be at about a 5-foot elevation to the previous.
Oh.
I rolled for nature to see if there's anything I can do to help us out in the situation of the mountains. So
Actually, come to think of it, did we know we were going to be climbing up on the mountain?
Yes.
I failed.
Well, since we never really got past the preparing spells point, give me a second to find one.
Everyone prepare your spells.
I already did.
Well, I kind of did, but
So like there's a ledge 5 feet up, and then it looks like there's a kind of staircase. It's kind of crumbly as well though. So there will probably be some parts
Oh.
where you have to.
I'm just pondering.
Maybe
Chris.
like a planet just to the right,
Luna.
or like a few stars, or
Show it
maybe
to-
like a
Nice.
Maybe like a shooting star streaking by. Or maybe instead of just a question mark, it could be a planet or like a black hole he's thinking about because he is in space.
Black holes are hard to draw.
Negative goddamn question mark.
I'm just saying, like,
I
you
rolled
don't.
a 17 overall.
To what?
Check to see if there's anything I can.
You know, it's
trying
going to be a
decide
long climb.
constructive criticism. You don't have to
Is
do
there?
it.
Do I know if there's any
I'm just saying,
creatures that I have
like,
to look out
you know,
for?
little things you could
Just
detail always.
Mountain, like you
Unless,
can.
unless you're adding
Mountain
just a bunch of random
lions, the like
details,
of that.
like a banana peel or a starship battle. There's no reason it should be there.
So,
I don't know if like they'd have bananas anywhere near.
What about
this stuff,
goblins?
so you don't.
goblins can live in
Or
mountains.
maybe they do, and that's part of the story.
Are we gonna fight the goblin king?
You don't know that.
Oh, okay.
Goblin King, oh Goblin King, take this child away from me.
Okay.
So dramatic.
So, foot of a mountain, what are y'all doing?
What? No one wants children.
Dude.
I hate children.
What doody do?
Yeah, never mind the other thing. Alright, air swimming. Like swimming. That's what I was looking for.
Oh, look on your hair.
Y'all fed the wolf last night, right?
Yeah. We got.
Oh yeah, today I was gonna have Shiana go hunt something whenever she can, so we could get some more stuff up on meat again.
Hey, Shiana, go kill something. Okay! Sprints off.
Or
I could hunt too.
Well, I was gonna say for
The wolf is better at it.
you know when a good time for it. We'll
it's just you
Nature.
are squishy and you have a crossbow. That is a killing machine and is a tank.
that is a part god.
It's just like don't
Ace
be
isn't.
sad that you're not getting picked. It's just this thing is naturally bred for it.
Yeah.
I have bombs.
Aces in their places. Aces in their places.
Do you know?
Just
I have bombs that set things on fire. Okay.
So you are at
They're
the
already cooked whenever we get it.
you are at the base of
There
the
are
mountain.
things that can withstand bombs.
Base of that wolf being one of them.
yeah.
That's why we send it instead of you, Squishy. It's not that.
I just want some XP, guys.
Well,
I just want to level up.
Killing a deer for food is not going to level you up.
It would give me 1 XP, won't it?
Not necessarily.
and you need like 2,000.
That's a lot of deer.
You cannot. This is not World of Warcraft. You cannot grind on boars for an indefinite amount of time.
Are you done looking up what you're looking at?
That, but it'll
Yeah.
take
Okay, so foot of a mountain. What are y'all doing?
I'm fine. Well, I mean, we can go around or we can go up.
Yeah.
We can try to find a cave on the side of the mountain to go into and hope there's not a giant spider in there.
looking at how far up is the.
It's definitely not the biggest of the mountain, but there is a makeshift staircase.
Yes, the staircase. I want to know how far that is.
It does curve around, so you can't see it exactly, but it looks.
Curving up or down the mountain.
It kind of levels out. Like you have to climb up for a little bit, and then it turns into like a narrow ledge, and then it curves around, and you can't see it anymore. But it looks to go up about another 50 feet-ish.
And the top of the mountain would be at what feet?
You can't quite tell. That's a long way up.
Okay, I just didn't want to go anywhere cold.
Is it super
I have
cold?
hot weather gear.
It doesn't look like it'll be cold up where you're going, but y'all do know you've been heading north for a while.
Do we need
So, cold
to
things.
kill some deer and prepare them as skins to keep ourselves warm at the top of the mountain?
That is.
You might not
too
be.
much time.
Are you going to the top of the mountain?
We also don't have a skin rack, or we don't have proper tools to skin or dry the hide.
Well, I have the I still have that that dagger.
Do you have a drying rack? Or
We can make
days-
one.
Do you have days to wait?
Yes, we do.
I won't.
Alright, you can freeze your rock butt off up there.
So, face
I'm not going
bottom
up
of the mountain.
there.
Alright. Well, are we going all the way around? Days to go around?
No, I'm going up the stairs.
Oh, there's stairs?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
if you
shit.
had listened.
I was trying to listen, but we were talking about spiders.
You were talking about spiders.
We were talking about these around
Well,
here.
We were talking
Well-
about stairs.
We also have to look out for bandits and people who are going to be
We're
on
not in
the
the
site.
their bandit territory.
They could still be around technically, but
Yeah,
you're not in the actual defined
It
as.
could be random bandit.
Yeah, they might be sitting there waiting for some unsuspecting traveler to come by. And...
Base of the mountain. What are y'all doing?
I guess we're going up the stairs.
Okay, well, first you got to make a climb check to get to the stairs.
You said it's like 5 feet?
Yeah, about a 5 feet thing. Climb up there. It's not too hard of a climb check.
Ooh, I know.
Shiana sees y'all jumping up there and decides that she'll also give it a go.
Oh yeah, before we got to the mountain, was there anything to hunt in the plains?
Not that you saw.
Okay, I asked her, was there anything about...
I got a 14.
Should we wait for later?
I could find something.
Do you want to wait till we get to the mountains? Would that be better?
She does the wolf equivalent of a shrug.
Then let's wait for a little while so we're not having to carry
Through the heart?
stuff through the mountains.
She rolls a 20 for her climb, so she just kind of levitates.
I got a 22.
I only got a 14.
I just told one to her 10. No.
Plus your climb check.
Though, I can move 5 foot in this
No,
rough
yeah.
mountain terrain like it was nothing.
Yeah.
So I do.
If you don't have
I do
climb
have
at
a
your
slight
strength,
speed advantage here. Only slightly.
Oh, no, there's stuff there.
What'd you roll?
Actually, stone steps is one of the things that it can
What'd you
do.
roll?
What is your total so we can get this moving along?
I got a total of 5.
You fall. Try again.
You're on the ground. It's not that big a deal.
Yet.
Yeah.
15.
That was a 1.
It was a 7, actually.
I rolled
And
an 18.
15? Okay, everybody makes it to the ledge, to the stair. Oh, well. Cal does not make it once. She makes it the second time.
She hasn't helped us in the fight at all.
no.
Y'all haven't fought with her at all. She also hasn't been given a weapon that she's proficient with.
Neither of those things are true.
Yeah.
What fight was
She
she?
has been part of the squirrel things.
Oh, but y'all killed everything. No,
Also-
she did swing at it.
Yeah,
She just
also
missed.
we do now, she now has 4 javelins.
Did y'all buy her some?
Yes.
Yeah, he bought her javelins.
I bought her a
she
bunch
gave
of
her
shit,
a
yeah, I have it
dagger.
written down.
Yeah, we have.
Backpacks, clothes.
Still, look at that. She does have.
Yeah.
She has 5
She is an
javelins.
adventurer now.
Now she is, but y'all haven't been in a fight since y'all bought her those things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she hasn't been proficient in a fight.
Actually, we were in the fight at the temple, and
She wasn't there. She was,
Yeah.
She was with
wasn't, yeah.
Shiana laying in the grass, and
That's
Shiana
right.
tore through the fucking city.
I'm happy about that. Both of those things. That's a good outcome of that.
So, you going up the stairs, you go up the stairs for a while.
I would just like to imagine when she burst through the window, and I was just talking to you guys, and it was just the initial jump, and then just my eyes just going level, like, oh, this shit again.
Yep.
It's like just seeing everybody's like scattering, and just like.
Also, we're about to do shit, so obviously it's time to kill the video.
Obviously.
You don't get to hear shit.
And no, it's not.